Now coming to the next important discussion, that is representation of a polynomial. How do we represent a polynomial? We know what is a polynomial. A polynomial is an algebraic expression in which the powers of the variables are positive integers. We can generalize them as writing p of x. P of x is a polynomial with a variable x. Qx is again a polynomial with a variable x. Rx is a polynomial with a variable x. Gx also is a polynomial with a variable x. So this is how we can represent a polynomial: p of x, q of x, r of x, and g of x, etc. A polynomial in one variable. Now when we write a polynomial p of x is equal to x plus 2, there is only one variable, therefore it is a polynomial with one variable. If I write p of x is equal to x square plus 2x plus 3, again x square and 2x, there is only one variable here. That is what is called as polynomial in one variable. So any polynomial with only one variable is a polynomial in one variable. Now constant polynomial. If you take a number 5 is an integer, but 5 can be written as 5 into x raised to 0 because x raised to 0 is 1, and therefore 5 can be expressed as a polynomial 5 into x raised to 0, and therefore integers are called as constant polynomials. Remember that. Now integer is also a polynomial because we can express it as 5 into x raised to 0, therefore integers are called as constant polynomials. Now degree of a polynomial. The highest power of a variable in a polynomial is the degree of the polynomial. Let us understand this. If you take the polynomial p of x is equal to x plus 2, now what is the power of x here? 1, and therefore it is a polynomial of first degree. It is a first degree polynomial. And what is the power here in this polynomial? It is the power is 2 and power is 1, but the highest power is 2, therefore it is a polynomial of second degree. And what is the number here? It is an integer. It is an integer, or it is a constant polynomial. And what is the power here? X raised to 0, therefore it is the degree of a constant polynomial, and that is 0. So the degree of a constant polynomial is 0. Remember that. Now coming to the next discussion, the types of polynomials on the basis of degree. We have already learned the types of polynomials on the basis of number of terms as monomial, binomial, trinomial, and so on. Here we are discussing about the types of polynomials on the basis of degree. Now when we have a linear polynomial, a polynomial of first degree is called as linear polynomial. So p of x is equal to x plus 2 is a linear polynomial because it is a first degree polynomial. P of x is equal to x plus y plus 6 is also a linear polynomial, although there are two variables here. Because the degree is 1, it is also a linear polynomial. This is linear polynomial in one variable. This is a linear polynomial in two variables. A polynomial with a polynomial of second degree is called quadratic polynomial. Example here, xy plus 2x plus 7 is a quadratic polynomial because the degree is 2. A cubic polynomial is a polynomial of third degree. If you take an example here, x cube plus 3x square plus 2x plus 6, the degree of this polynomial is 3, therefore it is a cubic polynomial. A biquadratic polynomial is that which has the is a polynomial of fourth degree. Here if you see in this polynomial the highest power is 4, it is a 4 degree polynomial and is called as a biquadratic polynomial. Please remember that. Now 0 of a polynomial. The value of the variable which makes value of a polynomial 0 is known as 0 of a polynomial. Let us understand the meaning of this. If you are given a polynomial p of x is equal to x plus 1, put x as minus 1, then minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0. That means the value of the polynomial becomes 0 here. And therefore, x is equal to minus 1. When I put x is equal to minus 1, it becomes 0. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 is known as the 0 of the given polynomial p of x is equal to x plus 1. Therefore, the value of the variable which makes the value of the polynomial 0 is known as 0 of a polynomial. Please remember that. Now let us understand as to what is 0 of a linear polynomial. We already know what is a linear polynomial. Let us take an example here. P of x is equal to x plus 5, and now if I put x is equal to minus 5, then minus 5 plus 5 becomes what you call 0, and therefore p is equal to, that is x is equal to minus 5 is the 0 of a linear polynomial, and the only one value of x, that is x is equal to minus 5, satisfies the makes the value of the polynomial 0, and therefore a linear polynomial has only one 0. Let me again explain this. A linear polynomial in one variable has only one zero. Now what does this mean? If you are given a polynomial p of x is equal to x plus 5, it is a linear polynomial in one variable. Now this value of this polynomial has to become 0 when has to be 0 to find out the 0 of a polynomial. So x plus 5 equal to 0, x plus 5 is equal to 0, and put minus 5 on both the sides, we get x is equal to minus 5. Now if I put if I find the value of p of minus 5, then the value of the polynomial becomes 0. Therefore, x is equal to minus 5 is the 0 of p of x, and the p of x has only one 0. Therefore, remember, 0 of a linear polynomial, the linear polynomial is having only 1 0. There is no other value of x which makes the value of the polynomial 0. Therefore, a linear polynomial in one variable has only 1 0. Remember that. Now, 0 of a quadratic polynomial. A quadratic polynomial is a second degree polynomial, and therefore a quadratic polynomial has a maximum of 2 zeros. Therefore, very clear it is, the degree of a polynomial will determine how many zeros. If I take a linear polynomial, it is a first degree polynomial, therefore only 1 zero. A quadratic polynomial is a second degree polynomial, it has got a maximum of 2 zeros. Let us take an example. P of x is equal to x square minus 4 is a second degree polynomial. That means now to find the zeros, equate this polynomial to 0, because the value of the polynomial has to become 0. X square minus 4 is equal to 0, x square is equal to 4, x is equal to plus minus root of 4, therefore x is equal to plus minus 2. That means we have got two values of x here, x is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 2. So if I put x is equal to 2 here, it becomes 0. If I put x is equal to minus 2 here, it becomes 0. Therefore, x is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 2 are the two zeros of a quadratic polynomial. And on the same way, we also can find out the number of zeros of a cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial is a third degree polynomial, therefore it can have a maximum of 3 zeros. So that is what is the method of finding out the zeros of a different polynomials of different degrees. So remember this. So all these properties which we have discussed in two parts of algebra, please learn all the basics, all the properties, very useful in algebra calculations and applications. Please remember, note down in a book for your future reference. Thank you.